Hey you all, welcome back to What's Happening. So, season 4 of Love and Marriage Huntsville starts out with Letitia and Marsau going to dinner. And I have to say, after this scene, I almost just said I'm not going to watch the show anymore, because the way Marsau deflects the conversation when Letitia is, probing and she's trying to get answers. He starts talking in parables and, going all around it. And this whole trip to Africa, I mean, there's just absolutely no way my husband is going to Africa without me. The fact that Letitia said she wanted to go, she had never been, she's got a lot on her plate too with the kids and everything. And it just sounded like she thought that it would have been a good trip for her and her husband, which it actually would have been. And him, basically saying that, he wouldn't have no phone service, and talking about different time zones. And come on, you can go to other countries and have service. There's WhatsApp, there's, intercontinental service through your cell phones. You're not totally disconnected from anyone. That is and was a poor excuse. It's not flying with me, but it's not flying with a lot of the fans either. Letitia made a post yesterday, and the fans were, they were asking a lot of questions, and there were quite a few comments. So someone says, I'm stuck on he went to Africa alone. The response was, oh, he didn't go alone. Trust, I can't wait for the truth to come out. Letitia jumps in the comments and she says, bring it out. Someone else says, laughing out loud. Then he says there was no phone service. Is he serious? Someone else responded back and said, I don't know why Tisha can't wake up. She'd rather deal with egg on her face and call it a mask than to admit this man has basically made a fool out of her every season in several ways. She deserves so much better, but I think his narcissism has her struck. Now, I can't remember which season it was. I don't know if it was season 1 or season 2 where Marsau had just all of a sudden told Tisha that he was going out of town on a business trip, and she was like, where are you going? And he's like, oh well, I have things I have to do for business. And Letitia had mentioned that she needed help with the kids. So that wasn't the first time on the show where he's up and, oh, I gotta go out of town, I gotta go do something, and she had no idea where he was going. That type of stuff just doesn't sit well with me, and it shouldn't sit well with her. But also, you guys, under this post, there were some other questions. Someone says, I'm just trying to figure out why Marsau wouldn't take his wife to Africa. Like, Tisha, were you really okay with that? This scene made me sad. Someone responded, like, you go to the motherland by yourself? And she said she's never went before. This vacation would have been a beautiful experience for your wife and children. It's sad to see a real marriage and family plus 2 additional children play out on 4K. It's like there's no respect to their marriages just to get paid. Understanding some moments are spliced, but some is reality. So another fan of the show agreed that this scene made them sad. She says, me too. Ain't no way my husband's going to Africa without me, and I ain't never been. You want the window seat or the aisle, baby, because this plane not taking off without me. Someone responded and said, Tisha seems to be okay with whatever her husband does. She can't even take hints when his brothers give them to her. So kind of what I didn't like about the scene is how he just kept kind of shutting her down and not allowing her to talk. I thought, where is Miss Wanda when you need her? So you guys sound off in the comments below. Let me know what you thought about this particular scene and the additional conversations that were had. All right, you guys, I will talk to you all later. I thank you all for watching, and we'll talk to you soon.